Exploring ghost towns and abandoned places can be a fascinating yet eerie experience, offering glimpses into the past and often sparking curiosity about the events that led to their abandonment. These deserted locales, once bustling with life and activity, now stand silent and empty, their buildings weathered by time and neglect. Each holds a story of its own, from mining towns left desolate after the depletion of resources to urban neighborhoods abandoned due to economic decline or natural disasters. Visiting these eerie landscapes offers a glimpse into history, with dilapidated structures, rusting machinery, and overgrown streets serving as poignant reminders of the human experience. From the radioactive ruins of Pripyat near Chernobyl to the sunken streets of Centralia, Pennsylvania, these ghostly remnants stir both fascination and melancholy, prompting reflection on the passage of time and the fragility of civilization. Ghost towns and abandoned places are remnants of the past, frozen in time and often shrouded in mystery. Here are several notable examples from around the world. Chernobyl Exclusion Zone, Ukraine. The Chernobyl Exclusion Zone is an area surrounding the site of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant disaster that occurred on April 26, 1986, near the town of Pripyat in northern Ukraine. The zone was established to restrict access and protect people from the radioactive contamination resulting from the disaster. The nearby city of Pripyat, which housed workers of the nuclear power plant, was evacuated shortly after the disaster. The evacuation was sudden, and residents were forced to leave behind personal belongings, leading to the eerie atmosphere of a ghost town. Despite the radiation, the Chernobyl exclusion zone has become an unintended wildlife sanctuary. The absence of human activity has allowed nature to thrive, and the area is home to a variety of animals. In recent years, the Chernobyl exclusion zone has become a tourist destination, attracting visitors interested in the history, science, and impact of the nuclear disaster. Guided tours are available, providing a limited and controlled experience within the zone. Bodie, California. Nestled in the remote Sierra Nevada, is a captivating ghost town frozen in time. Once a bustling gold mining boomtown in the late 19th century, Bodie boasted a population of thousands and a reputation for lawlessness and prosperity. However, as gold veins depleted and fortunes waned, Bodie's decline began. Today, the town stands as a remarkably preserved relic of the past, offering visitors a glimpse into the harsh realities of frontier life. Its weathered buildings, abandoned homes, and dusty streets tell tales of perseverance and hardship. Designated as a National Historic Landmark and State Historic Park, Bodie welcomes curious travelers to wander among its dilapidated structures and explore the remnants of its once thriving community. With its haunting beauty and rich history, Bodie remains a testament to the resilience of the American West and a poignant reminder of the transient nature of boomtowns born from the pursuit of gold. Hashima Island, Japan. Hashima Island, also known as Gunkanjima, Battleship Island, is a hauntingly fascinating place off the coast of Nagasaki, Japan. Once a thriving coal mining community in the early 20th century, Hashima Island was densely populated with thousands of residents living and working in its high-rise concrete buildings. However, the island's fortunes changed with the decline of coal mining, leading to its abandonment in the 1970s. Today, Hashima Island stands as a ghostly reminder of its industrial past, with its crumbling buildings and overgrown streets offering a stark contrast to its former bustling atmosphere. Designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2015, the island has attracted tourists and photographers eager to explore its eerie ruins and uncover its history. Centralia, Pennsylvania. Centralia, Pennsylvania, is a town with a troubled past and an uncertain future. Once a bustling coal mining community in the heart of the anthracite coal region, Centralia's decline began in 1962 when an underground coal fire ignited in the mines beneath the town. Despite efforts to extinguish the fire, it continued to burn uncontrollably, releasing toxic gases and rendering the town uninhabitable. In the decades that followed, most of Centralia's residents were relocated, and the town's infrastructure was abandoned and left to decay. Today, Centralia is largely deserted, with only a handful of residents remaining amidst the eerie landscape of crumbling buildings, graffiti-covered streets, and steaming fissures in the ground. Despite its desolate appearance, Centralia has garnered international attention as a cautionary tale of environmental disaster and the resilience of communities in the face of adversity. Visiting Centralia offers a sobering glimpse into the consequences of industrialization and the complex relationship between humans and the environment. Kolmanskop, Namibia. Kolmanskop is a ghost town located in the Namib Desert of Namibia, once a thriving diamond mining community during the early 20th century. Founded by German settlers in 1908, Kolmanskop quickly became a bustling hub of activity, complete with a hospital, school, theater, and even the first tram system in Africa. However, as diamond yields declined and new mining operations emerged elsewhere, Kolmanskop was gradually abandoned, with the last residents departing in the 1950s. Today, the town stands frozen in time, its sand-covered buildings and abandoned streets offering a haunting glimpse into its past. Kolmanskop has since become a popular tourist attraction, drawing visitors from around the world to explore its dilapidated structures, sunken homes, and sand-filled rooms, offering a poignant reminder of the transient nature of human settlements in the harsh desert environment. Pyramiden, Svalbard. Pyramiden is an abandoned Soviet mining town located on the archipelago of Svalbard in the Arctic Ocean. Founded by Sweden in 1910 and later sold to the Soviet Union in 1927, Pyramiden was once a thriving coal mining community, with a population of over 1,000 residents at its peak. The town boasted amenities such as a school, hospital, sports facilities, and a cultural center. However, the collapse of the Soviet Union and declining coal prices led to the abandonment of Pyramiden in 1998. Today, the town stands as a frozen time capsule, with its buildings, infrastructure, and artifacts remarkably preserved due to the cold Arctic climate. Pyramiden has become a popular tourist destination, attracting visitors who are intrigued by its eerie atmosphere, Soviet-era relics, and stunning Arctic scenery. Guided tours are available, offering insights into the town's history, daily life, and the challenges of living in such a remote and harsh environment. Grytviken, South Georgia. Grytviken is a historic whaling station located on South Georgia Island in the South Atlantic Ocean, part of the British Overseas Territory of South Georgia and the South Sandwich Islands. Established by Norwegian whalers in 1904, Grytviken was once one of the largest whaling stations in the Southern Hemisphere, processing thousands of whales annually for their blubber, oil, and other products. The station operated until the mid-20th century when declining whale populations and economic factors led to its closure. Today, Grytviken is primarily known for its historical significance and is the final resting place of Sir Ernest Shackleton, the renowned polar explorer, whose grave is located in the town cemetery. The whaling station has been largely abandoned and is now maintained as a museum and historic site, attracting visitors interested in the region's rich maritime history and polar exploration. Kolmanskop, Russia. Kolmanskop is a historic site located near Moscow, Russia, renowned for its well-preserved abandoned buildings and rich history. Once a thriving estate belonging to the noble Stroganov family in the 17th century, Kolmanskop later became a royal residence and hunting estate for the Russian Tsars. The estate's grandeur reached its peak during the 18th century, with luxurious palaces, gardens, and ornate structures dotting the landscape. However, the estate fell into decline in the 19th century, eventually becoming abandoned after the Russian Revolution of 1917. Today, Kolmanskop stands as a fascinating open-air museum, offering visitors a glimpse into Russia's aristocratic past. Its dilapidated palaces, overgrown gardens, and forgotten pathways evoke a sense of nostalgia and intrigue, attracting history enthusiasts, photographers, and explorers alike. With ongoing restoration efforts and guided tours, Kolmanskop continues to captivate visitors with its unique blend of history, architecture, and natural beauty, providing a window into Russia's storied past. Krko, Italy. Krko is a captivating ghost town situated in the Basilicata region of southern Italy. Perched atop a steep hill, this medieval village boasts a rich history dating back to the 8th century. Over the centuries, Krko thrived as an agricultural and cultural hub, with its stone houses, winding streets, and panoramic views of the surrounding countryside. However, Krko's decline began in the mid-20th century due to geological instability, including landslides and earthquakes, as well as socio-economic factors like rural depopulation. By the 1960s and 1970s, the town was abandoned entirely, its residents forced to relocate to safer areas. Today, Krko stands frozen in time, its empty streets and weathered buildings offering a haunting glimpse into its past. Despite its deserted state, Krko has attracted attention from filmmakers and tourists drawn to its eerie beauty and historical significance. Guided tours allow visitors to explore the town's evocative ruins, ancient churches, and crumbling homes while learning about its dramatic history and uncertain future. Krko serves as a poignant reminder of the fragility of human settlements and the enduring allure of Italy's cultural heritage. Oradour-sur-GlaneFrance. Oradour-sur-Glane is a village in the Haute-Vienne department in the Nouvelle-Aquitaine region of west-central France. It gained tragic notoriety during World War II when, on June 10, 1944, a unit of the Waffen-SS brutally massacred 642 of its inhabitants, including women and children. The massacre occurred as retaliation for the alleged kidnapping of a German officer by the French resistance. The SS troops rounded up the villagers, separated the men from the women and children, and then proceeded to massacre the men in various locations throughout the village. They then herded the women and children into the village church, which they subsequently set on fire, burning alive those trapped inside. After the war, the French government decided to preserve Oradour-sur-Glane as a memorial to the atrocities committed during the war. The village was left in ruins, and a new village was built nearby for the survivors. Today, Oradour-sur-Glane stands as a powerful symbol of remembrance and a testament to the horrors of war, with its preserved ruins serving as a memorial and museum to the victims of the massacre. It remains an important pilgrimage site and a somber reminder of the need to remember the past to prevent such atrocities from happening again.